Let's turn back time and play some Creedence Clearwater Revival. In this lesson, I'm going to show you how to play 3 of their classic hits. Welcome back to Relax Learn Guitar. I'm Kevin, and Maggie May has been waiting for these treats patiently. My wife Vicky's behind the camera.
Hello.
Let's get started on today's lesson. So Creedence is one of those bands that our members request frequently. If you guys would like more information about our membership option, check out the link below. This one I'm excited about. These are 3 classic songs. We're going to start with their cover of the classic I Heard It Through the Grapevine. And Vicky and I were just talking, and it reminds us of, it shouldn't, but it reminds us of those Raisins commercials. Even though it's like one of the greatest songs of all time and a big Motown hit, and then also covered by Creedence. So I'm going to focus on like the highlights of these songs. You can click the links in the description below for the full versions of these songs, where I go into a lot more detail, especially about the strumming patterns you can use. But these are all great. Some of them have some licks we're going to learn, and that's true with this first one. So we're going to be focusing on that part of the song here first. It doesn't make you want to like bob your head.
Yeah.
I don't know what's up.
It does.
So I'll show you this. This is really, it's really just a 1-string melody. You have, it's all here on the 4th string. You hit that open 4 times. Then the 3rd fret of the 4th string, back to an open, and then 3 times. And end with a 3-2. So you have, and you can do that, and that's perfectly fine to play along with the record, but we're going to beef it up just a little bit by adding a 2nd string. We're going to put our index finger here onto the 3rd string, 2nd fret. And we're going to still play that same melody, but we're going to hold that string down. So instead of this, you're going to get this. If you like these classic Creedence songs, you'll probably really enjoy my song lesson bundle, where I have 3 more classic songs on the acoustic guitar. Got some Dylan in there, a little Van Morrison, complete with the chord charts and the tablature. So check out the link below for that free resource. For a little more effect and to beef it up a little bit, we're going to palm mute. So we're going to take the fat part of our palm here and rest it directly onto our strings. So we're going to, instead of getting this like, getting it ringing out, we're going to mute it a little bit. You have to play around a little bit, find the sweet spot on your guitar. You want to have the note muted but not gone. You don't want this. That's, I mean, actually it's kind of cool, but that's not what we're going for here. So palm mute that, index finger, like I said, here on the 3rd string, 2nd fret, and we're just going to play that riff. And then after that intro into that verse, simple strum pattern. You can use this for the entire song. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and just down ups, but we're going to stress the 2nd and 4th beat. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 3 open chords, a D minor, an A7, and a G. So you put that together, you have that D minor for 2 strum patterns. Bet you're wondering how I knew about your A7 one time and G one time. You can also do a little stressing on the words. So this is a good song for that reason. Well, for many reasons, but when you're practicing it, you have the bet you're wondering how I knew about your plans to make me blue. So the plans and the blue, those are times when you can do a little bit longer of a strum. If If you like this lesson so far, be sure and click that like button. It would really help us out. Up next, we have one of my favorite songs by them.
Mine too.
Like it as well. Have You Ever Seen the Rain? What a classic. There's a lot going on in this song, so definitely check out the full lesson below. But we're going to be using a C chord. We'll work on the verse and kind of the rhythm. All right, I'll show you that highlight. So we've got a C chord and a G chord. That's for the verse. Start here as far as how to get into the groove of this song. We're going to start with an easy, standard 8th note 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and strum pattern on that C. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. That's kind of first level. Next, you want to stress the 2nd and 4th beat, just like we did on the last song. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Haven't told me long ago that we come before the storm. That kind of thing. But what really makes this song is the clicking, the percussive strumming, the slap strumming, whatever you want to kind of call it. You see a bunch of different terms for it. It's this. And I have a much more detailed lesson. You can check that out here when you're finished with this video, where I show you how to do the nuances of this clicking or this slap strumming. You're basically coming down on your strings with your palm at the same time as your pick. And the clicking that you hear is your strings bouncing off your metal fret wire. So we've gone from a down up strum to stressing 2 and 4. And then the final version would be this. So it's a down, up, click, up, click, up. Down, up, click, up, down, up, click, up. There's a calm before the storm, I know. To G, it's been coming back to C. Repeat that. When it's over, so they say. Stay on that C and then to a G. Shining down like C. And then into the chorus, there is an F chord. You can play that as a bar chord, and I'll show you in the full length video some workarounds for it. And we also do some cool, I want to know, have you ever seen the rain? Some cool slash chords, where we're kind of taking a C and adding a B, or an A minor and adding the G. So definitely check that out to get the full effect. And next up, a little Bad Moon Rising, probably one of the most famous and recognizable songs. Lots of pep in this one.
From high school.
From your high school times? Yep. Like I said, turn back time. So I like this one a lot, even for beginners. We've got 3 open chords. We've got a D chord. We have an A chord. You'll see me play this with just my index finger, barring strings 4, 3, and 2 on that 2nd fret, just because it's a little faster. And a G chord. For this intro, we're going to be playing a different little pattern for each of these chords. It starts on a D, and we do a down, down, up, down, 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 up, down. And that up, down is pretty fast. Then we come to the A chord and the G chord. Those are going to both get a bass down strum. What I mean by bass is the root of the chord. So for this A chord, it's the 5th string is the bass or the root note. So pluck that 5th string open and 1 down strum. And for the G, it's a 6th string root. So we're going to play the 6th string and then 1 down strum. Then back to this D chord for a bass down, up, 2 times. So from the top, we have down, down, up, down, bass down, bass down, bass down, up, down, up, bass down, up, down, up. Again. So I'm going to focus on kind of just that intro and the verse for this. For the rest of the song, you can check out the link below. But this will really get you like 80% of the way there. So we have that intro. Then we're going to go to this strum pattern for pretty much the rest of the song. We're going to go with a bass down, up, bass down, up, kind of like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So we're sticking to the same chord progression, D, A, G, D, for the verses. But we're going to do the strum pattern for the D like this. Bass down, up. When we go to the A, we're going to go back to that bass down, and the G, bass down. And then back to the D for bass down, up 2 times. So you have, I see a bad moon horizon. I see trouble on the way. I see earthquakes and lightning. And I see bad times today. And of course, start out slow with all of these, like back up the speed. Focus on playing it correctly first, and then go fast later. So you have, yeah, you can only do one thing at a time. And so for this one, you can slow it way down because it's a pretty fast, a lot of energy in this song, and you'll get there, but you got to kind of start slow first. So you got to kind of go like this.
Even slower if they have to.
Yeah. Play it clean, so if you slow it down, you'll get the clean, and your brain will kind of learn, and then your fingers will remember how to play it at that faster speed. So add those songs to your set list. Next, check out this lesson a little down in the corner. You can kind of take your playing to an even further level with that one. So check that out next. Remember that Vicky and Maggie and I very much appreciate your support, your views here on YouTube. Interactions have been amazing, so keep it up. We appreciate it. And we'll see you for the next one. Remember, you're never too old to learn.
Take care.